So today I want to work on making a replacement lid for that section of under the seat, the cover for the charger. I want to take a little break for like mechanical welding, engineering, and fabricating, and just make a lid, if you will. Problem that I have in my town is that it's hard to get thin sheet metal, anything over, let's say 18 gauge, like 20 gauge, 22 gauge. It all comes like this one, which is galvanized or stainless. And I don't know if you can weld galvanized. Maybe you can wire wheel around it off. I'm gonna have to check that out. Or we're gonna go after the shed of stuff and see if we can find something thin. So we have our template. It is galvanized, but I cleared the zinc off all the way around the edges. Apparently that's all galvanized is just zinc coated. So here I made this template, and to make it more difficult, I want to run beads along these three lines to sort of emulate those. The other side might get replaced as well, just so there is no dip here, because when I went underneath it, it cuts down on the available space for moonshine. So I'm gonna try to run some beads, see how much this gets distorted, if at all. And then this should be good for welding. Here we are at the shed of stuff, and can you guess which tool we need and what stands between us and this tool? Yeah, it's the one with that vintage 1954 Chevy truck steering wheel. It's a bead roller, and we need to get to it. I wonder, it would be insane to try to roll it inside the shed. And I wonder if my wife would help me. This is a 3-arm type of machine. Just want to make a quick video to show you how we're all set up. Just waiting for the wife to come out here and turn the steering wheel for me. This thing had a crank and I replaced it with a wheel. There's a problem with the crank because you can't really stop in the 12 o'clock position with the crank because it wants to fall down, so it will move your piece forward or backwards and jacks up your whole work. But hopefully we can just run some 3 easy beads on here and reinforce it, make it more rigid. That's what we're after. Looks kind of cooler if we don't screw this up too much. Yeah, and then this is mounted in semi-truck, which in the States is what we call lorries or something like that, what you guys call in Europe big trucks. So I bought 3 of these wheels with tires on them, and I took them to a specialty shop, and these guys said 20 bucks each, we'll take the tires off. And I said deal. And about 8 hours later, they were cursing me out, laughing. I had to offer a lot of beer to bribe them, and the owner was really cool. He's like, I quoted you 20 a piece, it's 20 a piece. And my guys worked on it all day because these are so old, such old tires, such old rims that the tires were just frozen on there. They used sledgehammers, and the wheels were too old, an old design. They couldn't put it on the new machine because it wouldn't work, so they had to manually remove the tires. And they say they remove those tires in about 10 minutes off of these old rims if they're not seized. Hey, with this is so honey. Come on, Stig's wife.
I'd like to keep my identity secret.
This is so funny. Miss the Greg. That turned out really good. Thank you, wife. She got a workout. She can skip the gym today. So now I need to clean up all around the edges here. I think I decided we're gonna lap joint that as well. But I really can't weld this in until I mount the charger, so I may have to get back to the charger. Hopefully you guys can see the beautiful beads. There's kind of 3-ish on the other side. It is what it is. You know, we're not gonna run a back seat. We're just gonna cover this with a carpet and just haul moonshine with it. So I'm happy with that.